Okay, I decided to start a series about rating and ranting about CRF bots. So, let's get started with the first one, Vladimir. Shall we? The first bot we get is well, it looks like a hover. Does it have a core? Ah, it has a lot of modules. Nice. And the CPU could probably be improved. The HP efficiency is pretty nice. I mean, the gun count, yeah, that's just to be expected. I would have seen vaporizers on this, but to be honest, that looks like a decent bot. And probably on the inside, their modules are connected directly as well. Yeah, it seems like a good bot. I like this one. Oh, there's a door clappering behind me. So next up we have a plane. We see nice CPU with a very nice style. If we look closely, can we actually see? Um, I think I'm going to have to buy that to edit it. Let's take a look inside. It doesn't have a module core, so that's kind of sad. We'll take a further look into it. It appears that this is a block spam one, so it's more of an art bot. That's sad. It looked good. So, I mean, for an art bot, this is a very nice bot. It also has a lot of energy, so that's a pretty good one. But competitive, I could have a lot to improve there. We have a hover here. Seems a bit hollow with the overusage of thrusters. CPU is also very high, but it does use vaporizers. The armor seems good. It does have modules, so it's a good bot. Not sure how it do in combat, considering the modules being on the front. So I'd give this one a doubt. Oh yeah, I remember this. I remember this bot. This bot has good direct connections with the rotors. This goes nice into the armor. CPU also very nice, and it seems to have a hover backup movement. I really like how this looks. And the flags, I mean, flags do get you spotted outside render distance, but besides that, it's a good bot. I would recommend this actually. That's a nice one. You make good bots, Mr. Vladimir. Ah, we have a module variant. Nice, nice, nice. Does seem a bit glass cannony. It probably doesn't have quite as much armor, but this would work. Ooh, now this is nice. Alt connection strutted. Very interesting. Very nice. Also, good connections there. I'm kind of worried about the... Yeah, I'm kind of worried that the connections from the rods by these blocks... let's just take a look at them, shall we? He will get some money, but that's fine. Ah, okay. Not sure if I just removed those, but whatever. Let's take a look. Ah, they are disconnected, so that is good, that is good. But the blocks on top may lead to some damaged connections. That's a good bot. I would use that. I would definitely use it. I mean, the back here, like, this is unnecessary. This is low HP and this is directly connected. The armor itself is really hollow, really thin. And the top plasma, just no. Don't do top plasma. If you have a front plasma, you already have top plasma. I would give it a bottom SMG, to be honest. It does have those really nice rod structures between the rotors, but one connecting to the back could have helped. Yeah, this is a really fragile bot and really poor HP efficiency. For an art bot, yes, it would look good and it would look nice, but functionally, like competitively, this is not at all good. Eh, I mean, that's an interesting bot, so to say. It does appear that you have the connections directly connected to each other, so not really sure about that. Also a lot of block connections, but seems fine. I would definitely not use this as it's just too much block, not enough rod. Ooh, the mini llamas. Now I haven't seen quite a lot of bots with these, and it has 3 of them. I actually want to see how this flies. Let's take a look. Ooh, very nice, and a lot of firepower. You know, I'm keeping this. I am keeping this. Does it actually have a module inside, I'm wondering? Does it have an escape pod, or is the escape pod mostly built using the old method? I can easily take a look. If the server would want to load. Oh, someone in chat, but I can't be bothered paying attention. Okay, let's take a look. Ah, well that's handy dandy. Hello, can you please give me money? Since deer have gone, everything is too expensive. You do realize that the cheapest SMGs are the most energy efficient, right? That'll teach him. Okay, so let's take a look. Ah, it does not have a module. Now that is sad, unfortunately. I mean, it would definitely bump up the space and probably the CPU, but still, that's a very nice bot. Ooh, very pretty. Very nice paints. That would probably, however, not work as well. I mean, like, plasma near the top and flak near the bottom, that could give problems. I'm more concerned about the fact, like, what is this redundant thing in the back, for example, or why is there a block here and there's the thrusters are connected to that. Why is there not an extra connection leading up to that, so you can easily connect some corner slopes, slope edges, edge slopes, whatever they're called, to it. Yeah, the armor on this is not really good, but it would fly. This is look like an improved version. Or it's just this paint style. Still, very interesting bot. Nice design. I like this one. I might play around with that. I wish I could. One sec, I'm just going to quickly remove this, for example. And just take a look at if there's a module inside. I wish there was a module inside that. I would have instantly bought that. Interesting. Users seem to really like these types of hover drones and whatever they're called. This looks like a very interesting bot, but very light in armor. Not really sure about that, considering the indirect connections especially. Yeah, I would instantly say bump up, but just reduce the size on it, fix whatever this is, and just make it smaller and definitely more HP efficient. It's just too thin of an armor, but way too wide. Ooh, very pretty, very interesting. You know, you don't see quite a lot of bots like these. They're competitive, but also pretty. I like this one too. Is that a flying one or a hover? It's a hover. Very nice. Ooh, a shielded bot. Sadly, I'm not really a fan of the shielded bot yet, considering that they're still being reworked and are currently not viable. Also, the nanos at the bottom isn't really a good option, and block connections for the guns. I would rather not. I've seen quite a few bots like this. They're really fragile and really uncontrollable. I would definitely not recommend using one of these. Ah, look at that. That's a nice plane. Does seem that you've got quite a, well, quite a few connections in there. But they appear to be mostly block spammed. It's a bit too high in CPU for an art bot like this, and the shape right here is not really pretty. It just dims down too much. Also, this is just kind of why? Why did you do it like this here? That's not really nice. Ooh, a llama plane. It's way too high in CPU and way too thin in armor. I think you and I both know that. Yeah, same story here. Just bump up the armor. It does have a core. That is good. It does have a module for a core. The flat guns, well, very nice, but not recommended. Oh, a flying piranha. Those really don't even work anymore. Just no. And what do we have here? We have a, well, kind of a hover drone, hovercopter. Same story, same thing. Seems to be quite a bit more artistic than functional. A lot of CPU wasted. Ooh, nice car. Very pretty. I liked where you place a trill. So it gives it like a really nice effect when moving. I can even see some thrusters inside. Yeah, I'd buy this. I'm probably gonna go back and buy this. Interesting armor choice. Very interesting armor choice. Also some mega hovers. Not as efficient anymore. That would work, but we'll probably be out damaged pretty quickly, considering you use some lighter armor in the mix. We have a sprinter. Does it have a core? Sadly not, so it's kind of... yeah, it's just kind of too slowed down. Like right now there's a bug with the epic hovers where they go too slow, but also this here is not really strong. It does seem pretty interesting considering the shield placements you did, but I think it's just too slowed down in my opinion. Oh, it's a pretty bot. Not sure where it's from, but it seems nice. Okay, we'll just skip that. I probably set it to player. Yeah, that was the last one, so it's gone. Overall, I would say you have a lot of experience making these, well, hovercopters. Some module usage would be nice, but I would definitely recommend some of these bots. For example, this one, I would recommend that to some friends. It's a very nice bot. Thank you for showing your IGN, and I'll see you on the next episode.